This is the first part of a series of mini lectures regarding environmental law and spatial planning. My name is Peter Young and I'm a part-time lecturer working at the Ministry of Infrastructure and the Environment. Today I want to talk with you about the environment on various scale levels. The second part deals with an introduction to environmental law. In the third part we will discuss that good spatial planning requires taking care of the environment, and in the fourth part we will deal with various environmental research obligations. I'm part-time working in the learning environment of Delft University of Technology. But the question is, what is environment? When we think about environment and sustainability, it's important to distinguish various scale levels. Holland, the Netherlands, is a small country. That's one of the reasons why it's important to us to think big. Here at the Faculty of Building and Architecture, students are trained to design buildings. My advice to the students is try to think and design out of the box. Think out of the building. Try to look at various scale levels. One of the biggest scale levels is the scale level of planet Earth. There are several environmental problems on planet Earth, and one of the problems concerns climate change. In the year 2015, the Paris Climate Agreement was established, and recent weather developments show that it is very important to make countries more climate proof. Another scale level concerns the international scale level. Several international agreements to protect the environment and to protect nature. For example, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. And this convention aims to protect these species and to protect these species and to cope with some criminal efforts to trade in protected species. Another scale level is Europe, the European Union. The Netherlands is part of European Union, and in Europe we have several European directives that protect the environment and nature in Europe. For example, the European Wild Birds Directive and the Habitat Directive. And also when we think about spatial planning and urban development, these European directives are very important. Another scale level is the scale level of the Netherlands. As you know, half of the Netherlands is below sea level, so we have to protect our country against floodings, and this fact also has impact on the environment in the Netherlands, because especially in the western parts we have some protected soils and also some areas in soils where the water level is quite high, and these pictures show examples of protected nature areas. In the Netherlands we have also protected flowers, for example the fen orchid. Another scale level concerns the city. This picture shows the city of Amsterdam, but I'd like to give an example of Rotterdam, because also in the big city of Rotterdam we have protected flowers. For example, the flower the tongvaren, called in Dutch. And in Rotterdam we also have protected fish species, for example the river prig. The sixth scale level is the scale level of the neighborhood. This picture shows the neighborhood of Krugius in Amsterdam. And also in this neighborhood we have environmental problems. For example, the problem of noise pollution, and also in urban development in this area, measures have to be taken to reduce noise pollution. For example, by making and establishing acoustic screens or sound insulating walls. The seventh scale level concerns the building. As I said before, think out of the box, think out of the building, but also the building can be made less or more sustainable. This picture shows an example of a very sustainable building. On the building scale level, there are a lot of challenges to make use, for example, make use of the energy in the soil by using the soil for heating or cooling the building. So by using soil energy, the building can be made more sustainable. So I hope I've shown that it's important to distinguish various scale levels. We have the environment on the scale level of planet Earth, international, European Union, in the Netherlands, in the city, but also of course in rural areas. We have the environmental challenges in the neighborhood, and last but not least, the building. My general question would be, why waste energy by not using the full capacity of the soil, the wind, the sun, and the full capacity of human beings? Why waste energy? For more information about environmental law, also in relation with spatial planning, I would advise to read this book, the book of Hopma and Jong, and I've written the 7th chapter regarding environmental research obligations in relation to spatial planning.